Hi and welcome to Origin of Concepts. In this video I'll walk you through the heavenly bull of ancient Mesopotamia. The bull of heaven, Gugal Ana, or Anna, is a divine bull in Mesopotamian mythology, appearing in the Epic of Gilgamesh and earlier Sumerian poems. The bull is sent by the goddess Inanna, which is also Ishtar, to destroy the city of Uruk after Gilgamesh rejected her. Gilgamesh is the king of the divine city of Uruk. The bull causes widespread famine and ecological devastation. So Gilgamesh and Enkidu kills the heavenly bull. And when we are talking about heavenly animals, then I think we better take a look at the heavens, or maybe I should say the Milky Way center, because that's the source of inspiration used by the ancient Mesopotamians or Sumerians for their heavenly bull. And the bull is visualized by the dark shadows surrounding the Milky Way center. And it got two poses in this story. First, we got the general pose, which is the bull here in the corner, the flying bull in heaven. And the other one is this picture above, where the bull makes like a crescent form. So let's see if we can find those two pictures here. And it all starts, of course, Gilgamesh is rejecting Inanna, so she gets angry and asks her father Anu to get the heavenly bull so she can send it after Gilgamesh and kill him while he's sleeping or taking a nap. So let's start with that scene. And first of all, Inanna or Ishtar is visualized by the silvery shadow here, the female poster in the Milky Way center. All the females originate from this shadow. And she wants to send the bull to kill Gilgamesh, who is lying here and taking a nap. I'll make another video going into details about Gilgamesh himself. So this is basically the introduction to the misuse of the the heavenly bull. So let's start from here. When Inanna asked her father Anu to release the bull or give her the bull, he answers, or Anu addresses the princess Inanna, saying, "If you demand the bull of heaven from me, there will be 7 years of empty husks for the land or the city of Uruk." And let's start with the 7 years, because that's an allegory to tell us that it's the striped shadow here in the Milky Way center with 7 stripes or 7 lines. So that's an allegory for the 7 years. And then the stripes here is also the wheat, which is both related to the heavenly bull and Inanna. And the husks will be empty. So the stripes here is the empty husks of the wheat, of course. And the city itself, Uruk, is also the striped shadow here. That's the heaven, the city in heaven. So we already got a broad indication that okay, it's here, it's all happening, like in many other myths. So Anu places the nose rope of the bull of heaven in the hand of Inanna, or Ishtar. And let's start with the nose, because in this story, the entire Milky Way center is the nose of the bull here, with the nostrils, the foggy area here above the disc. So this is the big nose of the bull. And let me see. And the rope in the nose is, of course, the stripes here in the stripe shadow. So here we got the nose rope. And the nose rope is placed in the hand of Inanna. And we already know that Inanna is the silvery shadow, which also plays the role as the hand in the Milky Way center. And when we outline the white shadow here, it's the hand. And then the stripes here represents the fingers of the hand. So here we got the nose rope in the hand of Inanna. And this silvery shadow placed the hand in many, many, many myths around the world. So the ancient Mesopotamians or Sumerians was not the only one to get this idea. Okay. The snort of the bull blows a hole in the ground so large that hundreds of men fall into it. And we already know where to find the nose. And the nose is, of course, making a big hole in the ground. So hundreds of men, visualized by the stripes here in the stripe shadow, falls down into the pit. So that was what the text is really about. And then next text line here. Enkidu. Now we come to the bullfight, and in this bullfight, the bull goes from this position down here into this position, because now the bull is mingled around, in the fight. So Enkidu sees the bull of heaven by its horns with his hands. All right, let's take a look at that. First of all, now the horns is the striped shadow here, the crescent, and the horn of the female. And in this case, the horn of the bull. And that's what you can see here. And then the head is like, now I'll try to outline the bull here. I'll just do something like what the picture is doing. And here's the eye of the bull. And then we got like following the shadow around here. And something like this. And here is the leg going up in the air, and it's coming back here and around here. And then we got the other leg here, something like, something like that. Wow. So here you see I don't know what to name this position, but the arched or the crescent bull. So it's bent back over. So let me continue from here, from this position. because Enkidu sees the bull in heaven by its horns with his hands. And you already know where the hand is, but let me outline it once again. Here's the hand, here's the fingers, and here's the hand. So now it's the hands of Enkidu. And Enkidu also grasped the bull by the thick of its tail, sorry, not hail, that's in Danish. Tail, he grabs it's on its tail. And let me see if I can morph that in, because the tail of the bull is the striped shadow. It's always the tail of the bull here. When it turns the other way around. But don't let that confuse you. It's mythology. And of course, again, we got the same hand here, grabbing the tail of the bull. Okay, let's go back here. Gilgamesh kills the bull of heaven by thrusting his sword into the bull between the neck and the horns. And of course you do, because the sword of Gilgamesh is the striped shadow here. And the wound of the bull is of course the golden disc here in the Milky Way center. So here you got the sword into the neck of the bull. And after they killed the bull, they ripped out its heart, which is of course the golden disc here. And and then they gave it to Shamash, I think it was, or show it to Shamash, the great god. And here comes the funny part, just to make it all up. And before I go reading, I'll outline the bull, the first bull once again, because now we are back to the to the original bull. This is the back leg here. And here we got the front legs. And here we got the two horns in the shadows we can't see. And this is something like this. So now you can see the ordinary bull again. And in the last text I have chosen to read up here, it says, after defeating the bull, Enkidu throws the bull's right thigh, the back leg, at Inanna. So he takes the back leg, and throw it at her. And you can already see where the back leg or the thigh, the bull's right thigh is. It's right here. It's the silvery shadow. And what else do we got in the silvery shadow? We got Inanna standing here with her crossed legs. So you see, it all fits together with what the ancient Sumerians was looking at in the Milky Way center. And then let me state one thing for good, because it's commonly believed that the bull of heaven is the constellation Taurus, and it is not the constellation Taurus. The bull of heaven is in the Milky Way center. So, and then it's used later to make up or outline the constellation Taurus. But it was not. That was not the meaning of this. The heavenly bull in the Epic of Gilgamesh. Okay, I think that's all. Now you know where to find the heavenly bull from ancient Mesopotamia. And thank you for watching. And until next video, take care. Bye.